see what you can do with another one. Will you sign in, please, ma'am? Mary Ball. Is that right? Tell us, first of all, where you live.
Riverdale, Maryland.
Riverdale, Maryland. That's right outside of Washington, D.C., isn't it? Well, that's fine country. I know it well, and I've got some new country for you to explore. Will you walk down there in front of the panel for me, please?
Is it Miss Baum or Mrs. Baum?
Mrs. That always happens.
All right, Mrs. Baum, will you come over here and sit down next to me, please? And on the basis of your handwriting, the fact that you come from Riverdale in Maryland, and the quick look that our friends have had at you, we give them at this point one free guess as to what your line may be. We'll begin the free guesses with Miss Kilgallen.
I think she manufactures hush puppies.
Manufactures hush puppies. Mr. Cerf.
I think she works for the FBI.
Miss Francis.
I think she trains hunting dogs.
Mr. Block.
I think she's probably Chiquita Banana. And if she is, I'd like to be one of the bunch.
Nobody's got it, so we'll let our viewers at home have a further look at Mrs. Baum, and at the same time we'll tell them what her line is, but panel, you've got to dig. Mrs. Baum, you just give them a few no answers. We'll rack them up here. $5 apiece, 10 no's, $50. You've won the game. Mrs. Baum is self-employed. With that, we'll begin the general questioning with Mr. Block.
Thank you. Do you deal in services, ma'am?
Yes.
Do people come to you?
Yes.
Do you move around rather than stay in one place
Yes.
in your work?
Yes.
Do you use special equipment?
Sometimes.
Sometimes. Are the people that come to you, are they ever men?
No.
Never
They
had...
could be.
They could. Well, you want to be generous and give them a could be? Actually, I'd like to see this myself. We'll give you a could be on that, Mr. Block. You go ahead.
Well, do you wear a special uniform or costume in what you do?
Sometimes.
Just a sometime girl. Are the people you come in contact with, are they ever sitting down?
Sometimes.
Well, now that, I think, to be perfectly fair, we all sit down at one time or another during the day, you know.
Well, do you ever use your hands in your work?
Yes.
I thought it was a manicurist, but I guess. I'll pass to Dorothy.
All right, Miss Kilgallen.
You say you move about in your work. Do you move about in a prescribed area rather than moving about from town to town?
Yes, I do.
Is this in an enclosure where you do this moving?
Yes.
And most of your customers are something other than men.
Yes.
Are they women?
Yes.
Very good, Miss Kilgallen. Very good.
Oh, witches told you.
It wouldn't have to be so. It could be an animal.
I was worried about animals and children, Mr. Daly. Do these women come to you in groups?
Sometimes.
They can also get individual appointments?
That's right.
And is what you do something that makes them healthier or better looking?
Well, it could.
Well, do they hope it will?
They hope it will.
Does it have anything to do with altering their appearance in any way?
No.
That's 1 down and 9 to go, Mr. Cerf.
Mrs. Baum, when these ladies or lady are in your presence, do you do any kind of lecturing to them?
I beg your pardon?
Do you speak to them a great
Yes.
deal?
Well, I'm not necessarily a great deal. I mean,
But
it is,
you
I think,
do.
normal that Mrs. Baum would speak to them.
Well, do you teach them anything?
Yes.
Come to you for instruction in some particular thing.
Yes.
Is the thing that they come for instruction in something to do with the human body and its preservation?
And its preservation?
Yeah.
That'll cost you a no. That's 2 down and 8 to go. Miss Francis.
Do you use, besides using your hands, do you use any kind of tool, or do you implement your work with any sort of utensils of any kind?
Yes.
Do you teach women something that will be beneficial to them in the home?
No.
Be
Just
fun.
outside work, huh?
Be fun, but I don't think it'd be beneficial in the home. That's 3 down and 7 to go, Mr. Block.
Well, do you teach them something that maybe is amusing or
Sometimes.
entertaining?
Yes.
Doesn't anything ever happen all the time with you? Is it something, perhaps, maybe that could be in the entertainment world
Yes.
that you teach.
It could be. It's allied in a way.
It's a line in a way.
It's allied to the entertainment.
Has it anything to do with preparing them for the stage?
Well, it could.
Could I have a small comment?
You may have 30 seconds for a conference.
A caucus, I'm sorry.
Of course. Yes.
Maybe she's a speech teacher or something.
But she moves around.
Well, how do you think she moves?
Maybe it's, could it be dramatic or dancing or anything like that?
Go ahead and try.
But it's women, and he thinks that it would be sort of funny if men did it. Maybe it's something like ballet or, well,
Does it have anything to do with... Thank you, Dorothy.
No,
Does it have
I guess
anything to
not.
do with dancing?
Yes.
Oh, this couldn't be another Arthur Murray dancer. Are you, do you work for Arthur Murray?
No.
That's 4 down and 6 to go, Miss Kilgallen.
but you are a dancing teacher?
Yes.
You teach down in Maryland, I suppose, do you?
Yes.
Well, now, do I have to find out what kind of dancing you teach? Well, shall I say that it is it something besides ballroom dancing?
Yes.
It's something a little more delicate, shall we say, or
Well, yes, it is
more
considered...
theatrical?
It's considered delicate.
Well, would it be a form of ballet?
A form of ballet?
Yes.
No, that, I'm afraid, isn't it. 5 down and 5 to go, Mr. Cerf.
Could this be a kind of folk dancing that you teach?
No.
No?
I think that we could, under the broadest possible interpretation, consider it that it has something to do with a folk dance.
Depends on the folks, huh?
I take it this is not a dance that usually in the western regions of the United States. It didn't have its inception there, is that correct?
Yes, it did not have its inception.
Did it have its inception in the olden times in Europe, possibly?
That would make it 6 down and 4 to go.
Is it very active, this dancing?
Well, it's considered so by some, isn't it?
Yes.
Would it be popular in Spain or South America?
No, I don't think, not in the term of, not how you use popular. Mr. Block?
Are you sort of a hip dancer? Do you move your hips around quite a bit?
Yes.
Do you do the rumba?
That makes it 8 down and 2 to go, Miss Kilgallen.
Are you a Hawaiian dancer or hula dancer?
That's the one. Yes, Miss Arlene.
I have one objection. I would think that would be very handy in the home.
Yeah. Remember, I said it was a lot of fun, but I didn't know how handy it was. But you did very well with the prizes, Mr. Baum, and you certainly were a great guest for us. Nice to have you with us, and what's my line? Good night. Panel, all have been...